So, had a nice break, and while I was away, done a bit of research because I can't get away from it. Now, with the angle grinder, them purple discs, I found some smaller ones. So, I can put these on the drill. I'll show you the little attachment. So you get with them. They just screw in, then you put that in your drill. The only thing I found, I think, with them is where the pad it sits on. It's the same size as the rest of it. It's about a millimetre or two overlap. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, and we're just going to attach that into the drill. And it means that I can get into the smaller areas. So I'm going to get up inside the top where the suspension goes, the strut, up here, and clean off some of the surface rust that's loose from up there, and then we can treat the rest of it with some Vactan. And now I'm at the stage now where I'm pretty much ready to just get rid of all the surface rust, because that's what you've got to do with Vactan, just get rid of all the loose rust. But as you can see, I've gone above and beyond, and I've actually taken it back to the bare metal as best as I can, Vactan on that, in case there's any little bits. So I'm giving it the best chance I can. So I'm set up. I'm going to get my face mask on, and I am going to actually disconnect the ABS here, as in the little short I put on a couple of days ago. Someone mentioned, I've forgotten the person's name that happened to mention it. Let's see if I can quickly have a quick look for it. But I just want to give them a shout out and give them a thanks for suggesting that, because I was just overlooking it. When you look at things too much, you know, Mondeo ST220 restorations. So yeah, I'm gonna get that out. It's under the back seat, and just unplug it and everything else and pull it out of the way, because these things are expensive. It's the cable for the ABS. So I'm gonna get that out, and then we'll crack on. So under the back seat, you're looking for this little peak bit here with a trim removal tool. Hopefully I can push it down or get underneath it and pull it out. In fact, no, the cable's just there, look. Saved me a little bit of a headache, but there you go. Then just pull it through. There should be a grommet down here. There you go. Don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but that's the hole there. Then you pull it through. Then from here, just pull it through. Don't know why I didn't think of that before, to be honest. Maybe I needed that break because I've been doing this a lot. So you know, where I've been looking at doing this a lot, and I'm constantly on it a couple of hours a day if I can, around other things, I just blanked out and didn't think about removing that. But thanks to the comment on the short I done, remind me I better do that. So that's out. I'm going to continue with cleaning some of the loose rust out, and then we'll get on with the Vactan. So let me give you some sped up footage of de-rusting all underneath, and then we'll crack on with some Vactan. So let's crack on. So I just put my dust mask on. And crack on. Safety goggles. As you can see, this little attachment on the drill does fantastic to get up around this area. So I'm going to crack on with this bit all around here, and we can put some Vactan up around here and seal it all up. Let's crack on. Alright, so the battery's died now. Time to grab a new one. Must say, it's coming along quite nicely now. See, any little rust that's in here that I can't get out is what the Vactan's going to sort out for us. This will come out. This has got to be done around there. So I'm well chuffed with this so far. That's going to be a fun bit to do. But we're getting there. Done there. Need to go over it one more time. And then Vactan that area. Then there. It's just loads of little bits. I mean, the front end of the chassis looks pretty good, to be honest. It's just this back bit needs high impact areas, so it shouldn't take too long, but we are getting there. And I'm just chilling, laying under here while I was doing it. But I want to get some replacement batteries and then get back under and carry on, so I'll see you in a second. I'm going to use a little bit of panel wipe just to wipe it all down now. Still a little bit to get just here, but I'll use the drill on that bit, that little attachment. A little bit around here. That's all done. Oh, it's getting there. Slow process, tedious process, but we are getting there. another dead battery. These things, the angle grinder, I know it eats them up, but these are 6 amp hour batteries, so maybe I should have to get a couple of 9 amp hour batteries, either that or a better charger, because I've only got one charger, so I can only charge one battery at a time. Well, as you can see there, we are getting there very slowly. The bigger areas under here are pretty much done. It's just that last little bit I've got to do there, and the other wheel arch. There's still the odd little patches I can do. I can do them as I go. All the batteries are now dead. I've only got this one charger, so I can only charge one battery at a time. So maybe it's time to invest in the charging port that can charge 6 batteries at a time. That way I can have multiple batteries going at the same time. But I'm going to get them charged, and what will probably take me a few hours to do them all is going to be a split second for you guys. So I'll see you in a second. So what I might do is just go over it a bit more on the sander, because there's just little bits left, and then I can Vactan it. Just want to get as much as I can. So, and then that'd be the back end all sorted out. I've painted it. So about the camera angles, it's not very roomy under here, but we're getting there. I'll do a little bit more treatment down this side, but we are slowly getting there. So got to do a bit more rust cleaning here and stuff, so we are nearly there, and that'll be the back end of the chassis all done. Because quite frankly, I don't think the midsection needs doing. It just needs a good clean up, because it's got that yellowy sticky whatever stuff Ford use on it. God, there's no good camera angle down here. Look, I'll show you. You probably will know what I mean anyway. But it's covered in this. Okay, so I'll just probably give it a good clean, and then when it comes to it, I'll use the Lamagard treatment stuff there and cover it up. Okay, so we're nearly ready to start putting the Vactan on it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use a small wire brush attachment on the drill to get into the smaller gaps along here and where the pinch welds are. Okay, so we're going to be going up around the corners here and up along all the pinch welds there. So then I'm going to use a bit of panel wipe to wipe it all down to get rid of any grease or anything that's left over. And yeah, so let's just crack on and get it done, shall we? So what I've done with that attachment is I've gone around some of the seams around here, all around the top there, and I'm going to continue to work on that. There's a couple more attachments I can use where I can get up close to the pinch welds, up around here and everything, and then I'll get the grinder out with that purple brush, like that purple de-ruster thing again, and go over all the main surfaces like I said, and then I'm going to panel wipe it all, and then we can Vactan it all. The weather is turning quite nasty now, so I've got to get this because there's condensation building up in here now, so I've got to be a bit more quicker at getting this protected with the Vactan. Then we'll crack on from there. So I'm just going to carry on and bring you back in a bit. So before I carry on, I'm just going to swap this attachment out. I'll put a link as I do, if I remember, to the parts I use. So I've got this like little brush one on there now, just to help me get up to the pinch welds. So let's crack on, let's get comfy on this. me get it around over here. Right, so I'm going to continue with this. I don't want to waste any footage you don't need to see. Get the idea of what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue with this off of camera, because otherwise it's going to take up too much footage. Yeah, and then I'll bring you back when I'm ready to panel wipe it and treat it with the Vactan. Also, there's enough footage now. You've seen where I'm going with this, and it's just a lot of the tedious little bits now. It's just taking forever, and I'll bring you back when it's ready, like I say, for the panel wipe and the Vactan. So I'll see you guys in a split second. Cold out here. Right, I'm gonna just give this a bit of panel wipe now. I bought the angle grinder back in with that attachment on it. I forgot what it's called. I've been using it for too long now. I'm gonna panel wipe it. Then I'm gonna get the old Vactan out on it. And then once this bit's done, I can move on to the next section, because I've decided to do it in sections. So, you know, the bare metal's not open for too long. This has been one of them jobs that seems to be taking forever. Very time consuming, but it'd be worth it. So what I'm gonna do, blue rag. Okay. Panel wipe. It's just to remove any residue, grease, grime, whatever's left behind. Oh, look, you can see. Don't know whether the camera can pick that up, but there's dirt still on the surface. It's probably from where I've been grinding here, say. It's just settled on there. But it's always good practice. Get a fresh bit. That's all panel wipe. Don't take a lot of this stuff, just to make sure it's clean. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use it. I've got these little tubs that I found in I think it was Home Bargains or somewhere like that, or a shop like that sort of shop. Get the Vactan, give it a shake. Gently pour it into drop into here. And stand out of the way so I don't knock it over. Sort of thing I like to do. So this stuff, it does say corroded steel and surfaces. Wire brush surface to remove loose rust. Ensure surface is oil grease free. Apply spray to brush. 40 micron thickness coat is a prick. You don't even need to be that thick. So, just a brush. Dip it in. And just brush it on. Any rust that's left behind that I haven't managed to remove, this will treat it. turn it black, I'm guessing. It's nice to be at this stage. Feels like it's been a long time coming. I think maybe I should have put a dust mask on with this, but because it is vented a little bit. Got the door open, some fresh air in. You can see it here already changing. That's weird. Let me bring you a bit closer and show you. You can see it going like, it's going like a purple colour already. That's cool. That's the first bit nearly done. Okay, this stuff takes about 24 hours to fully go off. That's what I've read. I'm going to continue treating it all across here and around here in the same manner I've done just there. But you can see it's changed colour already. So that should stop any further rust coming through. Then I'm going to zinc primer it and then base coat it with silver and clear coat it, and then with the nano guard, which is over there in that box, put it over the top. So many different, you know, trying to give the car a few more years. When I say a few more years, I'm hoping that this car will last until my boy is old enough to learn to drive. I want these ST220s. They're becoming a future classic. From my beliefs, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments by all means. But these vehicles, they're fewer and fewer of the ST220 Mk3 on the actual road now. So, preserve them as best as we can. But I'm going to crack on now, finish all this Vactan in this middle area here, okay, and then I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do more of the back end of it, because from sort of here down it seems pretty clean. It's really good. Sorry if I keep sniffling. This video is taking a long time to do and I've now got a cold. But like I say, I'm just going to continue here, stop rambling on and get the job done. Okay, pull the camera down a bit. That's all the bare metal that's so far on this side done, so hopefully it shouldn't rust whilst I'm doing the opposite side. Just give it a little bit of protection, you know. So still got a way to go. Still got to finish cleaning bits of rust off around this bit, and I've still got quite a bit on this side to do, as well as the brake lines. But it's getting there. But I don't want this to be left open any longer than it needs to be as bare metal. So I'm going to treat it as I go. I think it's a wise idea. Just got to do around here, all up this side of the wheel arch on the passenger's driver's side. You know, there's still quite a little bit to go, but my main area at the moment is these side bits. So then the whole thing can have a fresh coat of paint. I'm gonna, where it's all paint here like this, I'm just gonna scotch pad over it or some fine sandpaper just to give it a bite so the paint can adhere to it. I'm gonna cut this bit out here. It's the fuel pump coming from the top, then saves you having to drop the tank to get it out. Now make some sort of cover over it, 3 screws, bump, job done. But yeah, we're getting there. Really chuffed with this so far. This does, I believe, like I said, I'm sure it takes 24 hours to flash, not to go off. It says not to apply it below 5 to 10 degrees. 24 hours. Fully reaction will be complete within 24 hours. Overcoat preferably either after 24 hours. So you can put a second coat on it. So I don't know how much of that there was actually set on camera. But it, like I say, it says here shake well before each use. Okay. Can be touch dry fairly quickly. Full reaction complete within 24 hours. Overcoat within 24 hours. So I can put a second coat on it, if need be, which I might do. I've gone to this length to do this. So I'm gonna finish doing all this bare metal and sanding back, and I'm gonna leave it here on this video, this part of the video of this project, because it's taken forever and a day. It don't help that I'm having to record these videos around other projects and other things, other commitments. I'll get in the garage whenever I can to work on this. It's been a learning process, that's for sure. You know, restoring a car, and I'll take everyone along the ride for the ride with me. And you're all enjoying it, hopefully, and learn a few bits for yourself. And as I say, I've said many times that, you know, my experiences might not be the same as someone else's experience, and you can pass on your experiences in the comments to help others out, as well as myself. What you'd do different with this sort of thing, or whatever the job is I'm working on. You know, we're all enthusiasts, car enthusiasts. We enjoy looking after our motors and maintaining them ourselves to try and save some pennies in this current climate, should we say. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the process of this, and I can't go over that rain. It's non-stop rain lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's nice to be back underneath here. I'm gonna crack on, and in the next part of the video you're going to see all the Vactan done, and it's going to hopefully then be ready for the first lot of paint. So for now I'm leaving it here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you've not already done so. You want to follow along with this, and you'll also get a midweek shorts. I'm going to try and continue with that. Be sure to like the videos and share with your friends and all that jargon. I don't really push the videos that great a deal, I just let them roll on their own organically. Yeah, this has been good fun so far. So I'm gonna crack on. See you guys soon in the next one. Bye for now.